Imagine you are sitting on a plane. You have been flying for 14 long hours. Your legs are stiff, your back hurts, and all you want to do is see your family. Finally, you land. You stand in a long line at the airport. It is late at night, and the lights are bright and cold. You reach the front of the line and hand over your passport. The officer looks at the screen, then looks at you. His face becomes very serious. He says, "Sir, please come with me." Suddenly, your heart starts beating fast. Two more officers walk beside you. They lead you into a small gray room with no windows. There is just one metal table and one chair. The door shuts with a loud click. The officer points at your bag and says, "Put your laptop on the table. Unlock it now." He isn't asking you a question. He is giving you an order. In that moment, you feel like a character in a story about a kingdom where the guards have all the power. On that laptop is your whole life. Your messages to your brother, your private family photos, your bank details, and your work emails. If you click one button, all those secrets might be copied and kept forever. Most people in this story get scared. They do exactly what the guards say. They give away their secrets because they don't know the rules of the kingdom. But you are going to be different. You are going to be the hero of this story who knows exactly what to do. This is a story about how to protect yourself. Think of it like a legend about a traveler who had to face a great challenge. To win, you need to know the secret rules of the game. Let's talk about the 3 tricks the guards might use to make you give up your secrets. The first trick is called the routine lie. The officer acts like he is bored. He says, "Don't worry, this is just a normal check we do for everyone. Just open your computer and you can go home in 10 minutes. This is a trap. In this fictional world, almost nobody gets their computer searched. If you are in that room, it is because something special happened. They aren't picking people at random. They want you to think it's a game so you don't stay on your guard. The second trick is called the nothing to hide trick. The officer might look at you and say, "If you aren't a bad person, why are you being so difficult? Just show us your files." This is meant to make you feel guilty. It's like a bully on a playground making you feel bad for keeping your diary locked. You aren't being difficult by wanting to keep your life private. You are just being smart. The third trick is the paper pressure. They might bring you a pile of papers and say, "Sign these, and we will let you go faster." But wait, in our story, those papers are like magical contracts. If you sign them, you might be giving away your rights without even knowing it. Never sign anything unless you understand every single word. To win this battle, you need shields. Imagine you have 4 invisible shields that protect you. Your first shield is a special set of rules from the year 2026. These rules say there are 2 kinds of searches. One is a basic search, where the officer just looks at your screen with his own eyes. The other is an advanced search. This is much more serious. This is when they plug your computer into a big machine to steal all your data. The rule says they can only do the big search if they have a very good reason to suspect you did something wrong, and if a high-ranking boss says it's okay. If you ask, "Is this a basic or an advanced search?" you are using your first shield. Your second shield is a very old and powerful rule called the Fourth Amendment. This rule says that people have the right to be left alone and not have their things taken for no reason. Even at the border, where the guards have more power than usual, this rule still exists to help you. Your third shield is the right to keep your password a secret. The officers are allowed to ask for it, but you don't always have to give it. If you are a citizen of this land, they cannot kick you out just because you won't open your laptop. For others, it might be harder, but it is still your choice. You just have to decide if you are ready for the guards to be upset with you. Your fourth shield is the most important one of all. It is called the cloud loophole. Imagine your data isn't actually inside your laptop. Instead, it is floating in a digital cloud far away in the sky. The rules say the guards are only allowed to look at what is physically inside the computer. They are not allowed to go up into the cloud. If you log out of your accounts and turn on airplane mode before you land, your secrets in the cloud stay safe and invisible. Now, every hero needs a plan. Here is how you prepare for your journey. 3 days before you travel, you must start getting ready. Think of it like cleaning your house before a guest arrives. Take everything important, your photos, your letters, your work, and move them into the cloud. Then delete them from your computer. Log out of everything. Empty the trash bin on your screen. When you get on that plane, your laptop should look like you just bought it yesterday. There should be nothing personal left on it. 30 minutes before the plane lands, when the pilot says you are almost home, turn your computer on one last time. Make sure you are logged out of everything. Then turn on airplane mode. This is the most important step. It cuts the bridge between the computer and the cloud. Then shut the laptop and put it away. When you walk up to the officer, be very kind, smile, and be polite. If he tells you to go to the scary gray room, stay calm. Don't yell or get angry. Inside the room, let the officer speak first. When he asks for your laptop, remember your choices. You can just open it and let him look, or you can ask your questions first. Is this a basic search or an advanced search? When you say those words, the officer realizes you know the secret rules. If they ask for your password, you have to decide what is best for you. You can type it in yourself, don't write it down for them. Or you can politely say you want to talk to a lawyer first. But whatever you do, never ever tell a lie. Telling a lie to a guard is a very big mistake that can get you in real trouble. It is much better to say nothing at all than to say something that isn't true. If the guards decide to keep your laptop, don't just walk away sad. You must act like a reporter. Ask for a receipt. Ask for the officer's name and his badge number. Ask for a phone number so you can call and ask for your computer back. Usually they have to give it back in 5 days. Write everything down in a notebook. During the whole time you are in that room, remember 3 magic words. I remain silent. The guards might try to make you talk by staying very quiet themselves. They want you to feel nervous, so you start blabbing. Don't do it. Just sit there quietly. Silence is your friend. You have the right to wait until you can talk to a lawyer. Once you finally get home and see your family, your job isn't done. Within 3 days, you should change every single password you have. Change your email password, your bank password, and your social media passwords. It's like changing the locks on your doors after someone else had your keys. Also, tell your boss if your work computer was searched. Let me tell you a story about what happens when people don't know these rules. Once there was a man who worked hard and had a special card that let him live in the country. He went to visit his mother far away. When he flew back, he was very tired. The officers asked for his laptop, and because he was so sleepy, he just opened it up. He didn't think he had anything to hide. The officers copied everything. A few weeks later, he got a scary letter in the mail. The officers had read his messages to his mother. She had asked him about money, and the officers misunderstood what they were saying. They thought he was doing something wrong with his bank account. It took that man over a year and a huge amount of money to fix the problem. He almost lost his home and his job. All of that happened because of 90 seconds in a small gray room. If he had known the secret rules, his life would have been much easier. Knowing your rights doesn't mean you are a bad person. It doesn't mean you have a dark secret. It just means you are smart. It means you are prepared for the world. In this year of 2026, information is like a suit of armor. It keeps you safe. Most people who walk through the airport today have no idea about these rules. They are walking into the kingdom without any protection. But you now have the knowledge to protect yourself and your family. Please don't keep these secrets to yourself. Tell your father. Tell your sister who is going away to school. Tell your cousins. Share this story with everyone you know who travels. When we all know the rules, we are all safer. Think of this like a map for a dangerous forest. If you have the map, you don't have to be afraid of the shadows. You can walk through the airport with your head held high because you know exactly how to handle the gray room. This story is meant to help you learn, but remember, every situation is a little bit different. If you ever find yourself in real trouble, the best thing to do is find a real lawyer who knows the laws of the land perfectly. They are like the grand wizards who can help you solve the biggest problems. So the next time you are standing in that long line at the airport and you feel tired and your phone is dead, don't be afraid. Remember the gray room. Remember your 4 shields, and remember your magic words. You are ready for anything the journey throws at you. You are the master of your own data, and you know how to keep your life private and safe. Stay smart, stay calm, and always keep your shields ready. Your story is yours to write, and no one should be allowed to read it without your permission. Imagine the feeling of walking out of that airport, seeing your family, and knowing that your private life is still private. That is the best feeling in the world. You didn't give in to the tricks, and you didn't fall into the traps. You followed the plan and came out a winner. That is the power of knowing the rules. Safe travels on your next big adventure. Wait, before you go, think about one more thing. The world is changing fast. New rules are written every day. It is like a book that never ends. To stay safe, you have to keep reading and keep learning. The travelers who win are the ones who stay curious. They are the ones who ask questions and look for the truth. In the old days, people only had to worry about their suitcases. But today, our whole lives are stored in tiny chips and screens. We carry our hearts and our minds in our pockets. That is why this story is so important. It isn't just about a laptop. It is about who you are. It is about your right to have a private conversation with your mom or a private joke with your friends. When you protect your data, you are protecting your freedom. You are saying that your thoughts and your memories belong to you, not to a government database. That is a very brave thing to do. So, take these lessons with you. Put them in your mental backpack. The next time you see a gray door at the airport, you won't feel a pit in your stomach. You will just take a deep breath, remember your training, and stay calm. You have the power now. Use it well. Help others find that power too. And always remember, in the game of the airport guards, the person with the most knowledge is the one who wins. You have that knowledge now. Go forth and travel with confidence, knowing you are shielded by the truth and the rules of 2026. Your journey is just beginning, and you are more than ready for whatever comes next. Keep your head up, keep your laptop locked, and keep your secrets safe. You've got this. As you walk through the sliding glass doors of the airport and feel the fresh night air on your face, you can finally smile. Your family is there, waving at you from the car. You put your bag in the trunk, the bag with the laptop that is still yours and yours alone. You get into the car, hug your kids and tell them you're home. You didn't just survive the airport, you handled it like a pro. And that, my friend, is how the story should always end. No lawyers, no huge bills, and no years of waiting for letters in the mail. Just a simple trip home, exactly the way it should be. The gray room was just a room, the guards were just people, and you were the one who knew the way out. That is the ultimate victory for any traveler. Remember the 3 magic words. Remember the cloud, remember your shields. These are the tools of the modern traveler. They are simple, but they are strong. They are the keys to the kingdom. Now go home, get some sleep, and enjoy being back with the people you love. You earned it. The world is a big place, and there are many more stories to tell. But for tonight, your story is a happy one. You are safe, your data is safe, and you are finally home. Sleep well, knowing you are a smart and prepared citizen of the world. The secrets of the airport are no longer secrets to you. You are the master of the journey. And as the sun comes up tomorrow, you'll be ready to face a new day, armed with everything you learned in that quiet gray room. Because now you aren't just a passenger. You are a traveler who knows his rights, and that makes all the difference in the world. So, let's recap one last time so you never forget. Prepare early by moving things to the cloud. Log out of everything. Turn on airplane mode. Be polite but firm. Ask if the search is basic or advanced. Use your right to remain silent if things get tough. Get a receipt if they take your things. And change your passwords when you get home. It sounds like a lot, but once you know it, it's as easy as riding a bike. You are now part of a special group of people who know how to navigate the complicated world of the 2026 borders. It's a great feeling, isn't it? To not be afraid. That is the gift of knowledge. Share it freely, use it wisely, and always keep your digital life under your own lock and key. The guards have their rules, but now you have yours. And in the story of your life, you are the one who holds the pen. Don't let anyone else write the chapters for you. You decide what is shared and what is kept private. That is your right, today and every day. Safe travels, hero. The world is waiting for you, and now you can explore it without any fear. Take a look around you next time you're at the gate. Look at all the people on their phones and laptops. Most of them are vulnerable. They don't know what you know. You might even feel a little bit like a superhero, with a secret identity. You look like everyone else, but you have a secret power, the power of being prepared. It's a funny thing how a little bit of information can change how you feel. The airport doesn't seem so big and scary anymore, does it? The officers don't seem so intimidating. They are just people doing a job, and you are a person who knows the rules of that job. It levels the playing field. It makes the world feel a little bit smaller and a little bit friendlier. So, as you close this chapter and move on to your next adventure, keep this guide close to your heart. It's your map through the maze. It's your light in the dark. And most importantly, it's a reminder that you are never powerless, no matter how small the room or how tall the guards. You always have your mind, you always have your rights, and you always have a choice. And that is the most important lesson of all. No matter where you go in this big, wide world, you carry your rights with you. They don't stop at the border. They don't disappear in a gray room. They are a part of you. As long as you remember them, you are never truly alone. So, here's to your next flight. May the lines be short, the officers be kind, and your laptop stay safely in your bag. But if the officer ever waves you forward and says, "Follow me," you'll just take a deep breath, give a little nod, and think to yourself, "I've got this. I know the story, and I know how it ends." And it always ends with you walking out those doors, free and clear, with your life still yours. That is the power of being a smart traveler in the year 2026. Now go ahead and live your life. The adventure is calling. Remember, this is a fictional story based on themes of travel and privacy. It is not real legal advice. If you ever find yourself in a situation like this, the best thing to do is talk to a professional who knows the law. But for now, let this story be your guide and your inspiration. Stay safe, stay smart, and keep exploring. The end of one journey is just the beginning of another. And with the right tools, every journey can be a great one. So pack your bags, double-check your cloud, and get ready to see the world. You have everything you need to be a successful, protected, and happy traveler. The sky is the limit. And as you look up at the stars from your window seat on the next flight, you can rest easy. You've done the work, you've learned the rules, and you've protected your world. That is a job well done. Enjoy the flight, enjoy the view, and most of all, enjoy the peace of mind that comes with being prepared. You are ready for the world, and the world is ready for you. Safe travels, and may your journey always be as smooth as you've planned it to be. You are the hero of your own story, and you've just learned how to win the most important battle of all. Well done. The lights of the city are twinkling below, and the hum of the engines is like a lullaby. You are traveling between worlds, crossing oceans and borders, but you are not just a passenger. You are a guardian of your own story. And that is a beautiful thing to be. So, as the plane glides through the night, take a moment to be proud of yourself. You took the time to learn. You took the time to prepare. And because of that, you are stronger than you were before. That is the true meaning of travel, to learn, to grow, and to become a better version of yourself. And now, with your shields at the ready and your mind full of knowledge, you can face any border with a smile. Because you know that no matter what happens, you have the tools to protect what matters most. Your life, your secrets, and your freedom. So, here's to the smart travelers, the prepared adventurers, and the heroes of the gray room. May your laptops stay locked, your clouds stay hidden, and your journeys always bring you home safe and sound. The world is waiting for you, and you are ready to see it all. Safe travels, and see you on the next adventure. The story continues, and you are the one holding the map. Enjoy every moment of it. You've earned this peace of mind. Now go out there and make some amazing memories, knowing that your old ones are safely tucked away where only you can find them. That is the magic of the 2026 traveler. That is the power of you. Go ahead, the world is yours to explore. One last thought before you land: the most powerful tool you have isn't your laptop or your phone. It's your voice. Use it to ask the right questions. Use it to speak your truth. And use it to help others find their way too. When we speak up for our rights, we make the world a better place for everyone. So don't be afraid to use your voice in that gray room. It might be a small room, but your voice is big. It carries the weight of the rules and the power of the law. When you speak with confidence, people listen. And when you know what you're talking about, you change the game. You are not just a number in a line. You are a person with dignity and rights. Never forget that. No matter where you are or who is asking the questions, you deserve respect. And by knowing your rights, you are demanding that respect. That is a powerful thing. So stand tall, speak clearly, and remember that you are the one in control of your data. You are the hero of this story, and you have a happy ending waiting for you. Now go out there and claim it. The journey is yours, the world is yours, and the future is yours. Safe travels, always. As the wheels touch the ground and the plane slows down, you feel a sense of calm. You are ready. You are prepared. You are the master of the airport. And as you walk off the plane and into the terminal, you carry with you the secret knowledge that keeps you safe. You are a 2026 traveler. You are smart, you are brave, and you are free. And that is the best way to travel. Welcome home, hero. Welcome home.